Yeah, I'm not saying from scratch. I'm saying like you built MonoWhite a while ago, right? It's been in standard as a top tier deck for quite some time. I'm not saying, oh, like it's a cheap deck to build, you should build it. Definitely not saying that. So I don't know what you're talking about, Perfinex. I don't know what you're talking about. Go ahead and play turn 2 Thalia. I mean, this is the dream, right? You go 1 drop, 2 drop, 3 drop, 4 drop, and your opponent just cries, right? That is just the dream. All right, we'll go and check out what's going on in our opponent's hand. All right, we got punished there, but I doubt they would have let us attack anyways. And I think they put on the bottom. Negate, disdainful stroke, saw it coming. I'm just gonna hit the restoration and get in for 1. Pass the turn, go. All right, I will go ahead and attack for 5, and I will just pass. Alright, so they just left mana open, so I'm just going to just put mana into the Crawling Barrens, untap. That's an absolutely beast of a draw. Alright, so we'll get in for 7. We can play the Thalia now. Yep, that's fine. They can use the Syed coming on it. Alright, we'll just move to combat, swing for 6. Not going to put the Crawling Baron in a bad spot. If they have something here, right, like they need to find a land, they need to wipe the board, but not only that, they got to deal with our Crawling Barons. So if they do anything here, it doesn't matter, right? Like they fare well, we kill them. So we're playing against blue-white control. We definitely want another Emperor, and we definitely want Guardian of Faith, potentially Valorous Stance. Goodbye Portable Hole. Goodbye Skyclave Apparition. And this is just the perfect in and out. I don't really see any other card I don't want. We'll stick with it. All right. We have another amazing hand. I absolutely love this. Is this chat roulette? No. Is my cam broken? Oh, shit. It must have overheated. I didn't even notice. It's really hot in here. The room is just heating up. I don't know what the fuck is going on. The heating is off. I can't turn on the AC. The problem is that it's way too loud. You guys are gonna hate it. Oh, I meant to play the cave. Fucking A. Hopefully it doesn't cost us. I appreciate it. CTS. Alright. We'll move to combat. Alright, unfortunately we didn't have anything else this turn. Alright, let's see what's going on in our opponent's hand. We're on even life totals. They would get 2 creatures. That's a really good draw. That's what I wanted to hit. Unfortunately. I think I should just go ahead and play this and minus. They go ahead and Doom Scar. That's fine with me. And we were prepared for all of this. All right, we'll go ahead and minus. I'll go ahead and play the Thalia. I will attack. I'll go ahead and deal 4. I could have also Valor stanced, but I think the Valor stance is better than leaving the land in hand. Alright, I have them in a position where I'm like really incentivizing them to rat the board. We'll get back to my own decks later on. I think that I think it's better content overall for me to like play all the decks that majority of people are playing, right? If I only play decks that I make, I think that it narrows everything quite a bit. I could have activated Crawling Barons there. But I think that the Legion Angel is kind of free because we have all 4 of them in the board. It's going to be pretty neat. Oh my god, that's max punishment. We'll go ahead and play this because I didn't get to take a chance to take advantage of that. I did not play around Farewell. That was really bad on me. Yeah, I think I should have just drawn. I should have drawn a card. I think my board was good enough for them to force the board wipe. But I mean, we're still in a great spot. We have 3 man lands. We have plenty of gas here. Yeah, I think this is the better one for me to play here, to activate. And pass. I'm not gonna play anything else. Like, my clock is really quick. Like, if they're sitting on a board wipe there, like, Legion Angel is doing a great job at incentivizing them to play it. Alright. We incentivized them. We blew them out. Alright, I'm gonna play the Thalia, and then I will activate and swing for 8. Put them in a bad position. Shit. I mean, I feel like we already have them in a position where they have to do a lot. They have Otherworldly. They have Doomscar. They have Absence. Alright. I think I know what the move here is. Animate. Swing. Alright, we can pass here. We'll draw. Trying to extract as much value as possible. That's what we've been looking for kind of the entire time. Alright. Found this, which is honestly quite helpful. I'll get in for 2. I'm gonna play a Hopeful Initiate. I'm gonna pass a turn. I'm not gonna play the Legion Angel because it walks straight into a Jawari Disruption. Not only does it walk into a Jawari Disdainful Stroke as well, like it's just too many cards. I think that I'm going to Elite Spellbinder. See what's going on. Oh my god. So 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So kind of no matter what I take, it's bad for me. I'm at the March. I honestly forgot about Thalia. I could have hit the Deluge. I was thinking like 6 and 10. It didn't work. Yeah. It was supposed to be Deluge, I think. That was a mistake. Alright, good thing we tagged the Elite Spellbinder as well. Put us in a decent to good position. I might swing for 5. This this is my last one. I'm gonna force them to have another board wipe. If they didn't use the castle, then I would think otherwise, but I think that doubling up here is really good. Okay. Yeah, I think it's just time for me to activate this. Check it out. And swing. I think we played the Usher as well. Damn it, they drew a field. God damn it. I'll take the 3. Game has been very back and forth. They let me take out the Wandering Emperor, which is honestly quite surprising. I mean, we're getting to the point at which we're gonna run them. We're running them out of cards. Or at least the good cards, right? 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, man. Goddamn. I'll save a point by doing this. I think I just have to be open to trading it. Yep. That happens. I'm pretty positive I'm dead here. They should have activated. I could have activated my Crawling Barons to get rid of their thing. We're just dead. There are 0 outs at this point. There's no like chain of draws that we could have to get out of this position. Yeah, I mean, I love the way we boarded. I love the way we played that game. It kind of is what it is. And nothing more or nothing less to it. Like we had them down to basically 0 cards, and it just like Lier into board wipe into removal double Wandering Emperor was just like, fuck man, you were at 0 cards and these draws were insanity. Keep. But that's kind of the cost of playing mono white. Your end game is like trashed here. I think Thalia into Redain is better than Luminarch Aspirant into Redain. They used a Mart. They 2-for-1 themselves to get rid of the Thalia. Thalia still got in for 2. I don't know. I'm happy with that. They don't really have an out from this. I could play Emperor. No, I actually think I like this more. I mean, this is such a quick clock and asks so much of our opponent. Like, leaving open Guardian of Faith and Wandering Emperor every single turn is just gonna be brutal for our opponent. Easy win. Alright. We're on the play. We'll keep. We got a 1 into a 2. We've been playing some of the higher ranked Mythic players. Pretty fun. Pretty good stuff. Alright, looks like the mirror. We'll go ahead and play a Thalia. Oh, I never changed the list. Give me 1 second. I'll change it. Fantastic draw. We'll swing with the squad. I think I have to play this. It helps the initiate grow. Not only does it do that, it gives us a life linker in an aggressive battle. That's kind of scary, not gonna lie. I think I take the total. I untap, Valorous stance, swing with the squad. That's a pretty good draw as well. I'm not gonna attack with everything. I'm just gonna attack with these, and I'm going to keep the Thalia. The elite spellbinder was certainly not good for us there. Alright, Adeline, fantastical. Am I supposed to attack with the initiate, or am I not supposed to? So let's say I attack with the initiate. What are their blocks? They're not good. I think the attack is good. Yeah, I think this trade is great. We get rid of the flyer. I think adding all these colors is so bad if you're going to be playing a mono white deck, basically. What's going on? So let's say I attack with this. What do their blocks look like? So let's say I were to attack with Dahlia. Guys, my camera is not doing so hot. It's too hot in my room and I can't cool it down. I actually like the all-out attack. It kind of makes sense to me. It's just like the cave on the opposite side is only gaining more value, right? So if I can just attack, all-out attack here, it puts them in a really tough situation, right? Like I lost to Thalia, but they had to 2-for-1 themselves here, and now their board looks like this, which is not great. And I have a replacement Thalia already. There's no point in using the portable hole on that. I can't hit the land. Alright, so we'll just play this. If we end up drawing 2 lands, which is not a good scenario, we can play this Intrepid Adversary. And they can't really play anything unless it's a 1-drop, because that means they don't get to play leave open cave. Okay, Verdane, sure. That makes my life a lot easier. That means I get to get in for 3 here. Unless they would prefer to trade. That's up to them. Not to trade. Play the portable hole. Deal with that. Pass the turn back. They're at 6. So that is a rough place to be. Alright, so they found another land. I will take that. I think it's worth continuing to wait one more turn. I usually don't stream during the day, and also I have extra lights on and stuff. Alright, time to play it. I'm not gonna attack here. I think the attack is bad now, because if they just activate caves, it puts me in a really bad spot. 3, 6. I don't know. I think this person just continuously complaining. Alright, so I think this is the turn where I have to go for the all-out attack. It's certainly not perfect, but since we drew the cave, that means that it puts them in a much worse situation. So this allows me to put them down to 1. Shit. What are they complaining about if this is the case? Alright. So we drew a cave, which is great. They're down to 1. They can't activate portable hole, so that means they're dead. I mean, they can't activate cave, so that means they're dead. I'll take the 2. Untap, activate, and swing. Alright, we take the game. All of those aggressive plays added up, and they ended up being really nice. I actually didn't like the portable hole. I like the Valorous stance. I like the additional Skyclave apparition. I like the Wandering Emperor. I'm gonna bring in a March. I could see Brutal Cathar. I could see bringing in Guardian of Faith as well. I think I'm on the draw. I don't mind boarding out Usher. And Thalia seems bad. And I want to bring in like 3 Brutal Cathars and 2 Guardian of Fates. I think this is the way I want to go about it. Yeah, this makes a lot of sense to me. Let's run it. So our curve is a lot bigger, but we're on the draw. Yeah, I mean, streaming magic, streaming in the magic industry is that's just how it is. It is. We don't really get any support from Wizards at all. I've been streaming for like 2 years. They gave me my first preview card for Kamigawa. They've never sent me a booster pack or anything. Nothing. They've never sent me anything. And I'm one of the top 10 creators for Magic. It's ridiculous. Doesn't even. It is what it is, you know. I will. They didn't give it to me. The person who made the game, right? I'm gonna take this. This is gonna hit this, and we'll pass. Yeah, my camera just overheated. It is really hot in here, and I can't turn on the AC because it's way too hot. Alright, I'll take the 5. We shall untap. We'll go ahead and play a Brutal Cathar, hit that, and pass back. Alright, so they end up using it, which sucks. They get a 1/1. It's such a tough decision. But I think it's the correct one. Because like if I draw a land, then Wandering Emperor can do a lot more. And this is like generating chump blockers for the future. And if they have Halana, another one, because it's a legendary creature, I don't have to like put myself in too bad of a situation this way. Alright, I will take 4. We'll chump block, untap, see what we're able to find.
All you think about day and night is dope. How much you've got, where to get more, what you're doing.
Alright, we're just gonna attack for 4. And we'll pass. Flipping this brute. It gives us like good blockers all around. And sets me up to flip the the Brutal Cathar once more, and to put them in a much worse situation. Alright, so they have a couple of options here. I don't know what they're gonna do. But I think that our spot is pretty good. Okay. Alright, we'll take 6. Go to 4. Alright. That should be the game. I think it should be the backside. Yeah, I'm down for it to be the backside, and for me to play the initiate.
I want you to take care of things. Keep your eyes and ears open, you understand?
Yep. So this is gonna flip. I'm gonna eat this. I'm gonna plus here. Alright, so plus here. Just attacking for with this. This is gonna flip. And we're going to hit the Luminarch Aspirant so they'll have much smaller everything. Oh, why did I? Oh, that's a mistake. Fuck. Yeah, you're right. That was a mistake. They get to blow it up. Alright, so we actually hit this now. Alright, so they have one step to draw something. Otherwise, they are absolutely toast. Alright, this is not the greatest position, but we'll take it. That mistake was very costly. Not gonna lie. It was very costly. Trying to think on what we could do here. So let's say I minus. What type of position does that put me in? Puts us in a pretty fine position. I actually like the plus. I'm gonna pass. I decided to plus because I have a chump blocker, and then the Wandering Emperor next turn can really just take over. No, I think that this is fine. It's such a soft lock anyways. I think it's totally fine. I think the main mistake that I made was the Redain. If I didn't make that mistake, then I could just chump block with the Redain, and this game is pretty much over. I would say. I haven't seen any burn spells in this deck, period. I will go to 1. I'm cool with that. Alright, because I want this Crawling Barrens to be big. Alright, we can go ahead and take care of that. And we can pass back. I could have swung for lethal there. But again, we're at 3, so it's kind of dangerous, right? Like, we could, I mean, they would chump block with the initiate. All right, we'll do this. It'll become a 4/4. On tap. That's a really good draw. We'll go ahead and play this. Alright, I will animate. Alright, this way I'm presenting lethal a lot of different ways. I still have the chump blocker. Okay, Snakeskin Veil. Alright, that caught me off guard. So they must have drawn that last turn, because otherwise they would have Snakeskin Veiled earlier. Alright, that should do it. Alright, we got it. We made a mistake, one mistake, but we're still able to easily take it. So, alright. By the way, guys, if you're not following the channel, click that follow button. And if you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing, because you could win a Black Lotus, alright? If my camera was on, you could see the Black Lotus right behind me. It's in a nice little glass frame. Not glass frame. It's like a, I don't know, artsy glass holder or whatever. But just type in !! Black Lotus, and you can find out all the ways to enter the giveaway. There's a ton of free ways as well. Like, you can follow me on Twitter, you can go subscribe to my YouTube, you can go like and retweet the tweet about giving it away, etc., etc., etc. Alright, Alright, we have another solid hand. 1 drop, 2 drop, 3 drop. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, looks like black red. This seems like it would be kind of a tough matchup. But if we're able to put enough stuff on the board early on, we could steal it. Alright, so they deal with the Thalia. It's kind of bad for us. Damn, they hit a swamp right off the synthesizer. But they play the mountain instead, so they can play the Oni cult. Okay, I feel that. They go ahead and make themselves a 1/1. They don't really play any 4 drops. I think I should just take a look at their hand. I'll make the Oni cult cost more, and I will attack for 1. I think the backside of Verdane is really good in the matchup, so that's gonna be the goal, is to play the black side of the Verdane. Take the 1. We'll go to 18. Draw the land, draw the land, draw the land. We did not draw the land. I'll go ahead and play the Adeline here instead of Elite Spellbinder. I think that making an additional 1/1 is actually quite good. And
little do we know, Curacao is actually a birding paradise, is strategically located close to the Caribbean coast of South America. Visitors can enjoy birding throughout the year.
Alright, so we're swinging, they're blocking, and honestly, all we're looking for is a land, so we can play the backside of this Verdane, which is honestly gonna be very good against all of these Oni cults and 1/1s. Damn, unlucky. That's super unlucky. Fuck. Yeah, if they didn't top deck that right there, probably can't lose because we can just play initiate and leave open Valor stance for it. So that was super brutal. Damn, man, that's kind of unreal. They got to do everything. Alright, let's see what's going on in their hand. We'll go ahead and hit the smelter. I'll attack for 3. Holy fuck, man. If I could just play the Redain bat, like, or the Adeline didn't die, we just cannot lose. The game was already over. But here we are. It's kind of close. My God, our opponent's the slowest player ever. I'm up 5 minutes. This is game 1. How? I have to block. Holy fuck! We still didn't hit it. How? How? How is this possible? Alright, we gotta stop attacking for a moment. Okay. Guess I should just go get water. It is what it is.
My religion is rap. R-A-P. R-E-A-L-I-T-Y. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Nice. I wonder what they had to think about.
My religion is rap. R-A-P. My religion is rap. R-A-P. My religion is rap. R-A-P. R-E-A-L-I-T-Y.
All right. I don't know what happened there. We didn't really get to play, but it happens, I guess. Skyclave, portable hole. Wandering Emperor, March. Usher is gone. How do I feel about Brutal Cathar? I think the Elite Spellbinder is bad in this matchup. I bring in all the Brutal Cathars. I think the Valor Stance is also bad. I like the Guardian. Alright. This does not seem like a good matchup. I don't know how MonoWhite is one of the most popular decks with Meat Hook around. That literally don't make any sense. Alright. This is a great hand. This is the type of hand you want every time. 1 drop, 2 drop, 3 drop. You're on the play. You got removal in a 3 drop. You got. Goddamn, this is fast. It is really, really fast. We can deal with most of the stuff that they could potentially play here. I can't really think of. They need quite a bit, but our start is really fucking good. We have the third land already lined up. Honestly, just a really clean, good position for us. Smelter, sure. Alright, we'll take the 1. We'll go ahead and untap. I think I'm definitely supposed to Skyclave here. I'll put a counter there. And I'll pass. That basically means that if you want to use your 1-mana removal spell, you gotta sack an artifact, right? And I value that. I could destroy the experimental, but I don't think it's better than playing Adeline here. I will go ahead and attack like this. I could put the counter on Adeline as well, but I feel like these two having a lot of clock is better here. Like that extra point I think actually matters. Not only that, it brings more attention to the Skyclave, because the Skyclave can still make the hopeful initiate bigger, which I love. Alright, we'll move to combat. Put a counter there. Yep, that's fine. I think this is worth it. I can just play this and plus and trade, which I think is actually a good trade. Like the toughness of my creatures is already way too high for our opponent, and both of these creatures are now threatening lethal while I have a planeswalker on the field. So it's not like they can use their manland and kill my Wandering Emperor. Like, our position is just too strong. We didn't draw the land. Alright, we'll just plus here, swing with both. And I'll play a Thalia and an initiate and another initiate and pass. All right, so Meat Hook should not be good enough to get out of this situation. Even if they gain 3 life, that's not enough because we're swinging back for 10. If they're able to finally remove the Skyclave apparition, they're still in a lot of trouble. So I like all the decisions we made, and I like just going ham here and just saying we're gonna end this game. Yep. So there's the Meat Hook Massacre. They could have another removal spell, but that just kills them. Okay, so I like the way we did that. I like the way we boarded. Everything felt very clean and precise. Alright, let's pass. Alright, I like 2 Guardian of Faith. I think 2 Guardian of Faith still makes a lot of sense. Yeah, I feel comfortable with everything. This is standard. Yep. Keep. So Hopeful Initiate. I mean, this is what you want with mono white. If you could play mono white every tournament or every day, and you drew like this, like you wouldn't play anything else, I guess. Alright, so we can't really do anything else. Harvester on 2. Alright, we don't want any more lands for the rest of the game. That's the goal. That's the dream. That's what we want. No more lands. I like this art. Old Thali art it's fine. I like this art though. I think it looks clean. Damn, their hand is very good. They didn't sack. Interesting. I wonder what that means. I think that means that they're leaving open a removal spell for my Redain. And so I think that the move is not to put myself in that position. If I have an option to. We've only drawn this game we've only drawn lands. Every draw step has been a land. So this is not one of those matchups where you can afford to do that, honestly. I don't know what our opponent is playing glacially slow. They're playing black-red. We are literally 9 minutes ahead, almost 10 minutes ahead. If they're not watching me, then what are they doing? Like I don't understand. Like it just can't be this low. It really doesn't. Feel like it could be. Alright, we'll play the backside and pass. This should buy us a lot of time. A lot of their deck is 1/1s. We're finishing up the best of 3 matches right now. Alright, we'll take 1. Alright, I'm gonna play the portable hole. And I could play adversary here, but I think that all of their spells are removal spells. And so I think that I should wait. Because this manland can definitely get out of hand, right? I can make sure that this manland is dealing like 100 million. Our opponent is going to be super on the back foot. And I still don't understand why this 1/1 didn't become a 3/1. You know what I mean? Like, our opponent's play patterns make absolutely no sense. Unless they were trying to slow roll for Dane or for Adeline. You know what I mean? So nothing that they're doing makes any sense at all. Yep, we'll stick to our gut, and we'll just go ahead and attack for 4 here. Yep. Alright, we'll take the 3. We're still good here. We just need to draw something good. Let's go. I will take a land here because there's a lot I can do with it. Right? This plays around, deal 2 damage unless they have another artifact, and eats up their whole turn. We didn't even take 3 because of this beautiful card. So we could have walked all of our cards into their removal spells and been in a bad spot here, but we chose to be patient and play like the right way, right? Like, we deciphered what we think is in our opponent's hand, what we think is making them take such a long time, and now we've put them in a pickle, right? Like, they need to have a lot of shit here. Meat Hook Massacre, we got it out with 1 card. That's exactly what we want. Right, that's exactly what we want. So here I am down to activate and swing for 2. That gets countered. Nice. That definitely, we gotta say nice on that. Fucking best card ever. We'll take 2. And that's game, baby. That is game. Like, we're just outplaying the shit out of you. All right.
Good job, Cookie Soul.
I don't think that works. Nice. Damn. Tech, you think the music is too loud? Really? Everybody else earlier was saying the opposite. Oh, that's a good top deck. All right, we got him locked up. Don't you worry. All right, so we'll take $1 million. They'll block. It won't die. That's fine. Okay, that literally does nothing anymore. So 311. Yeah, I'm down to swing with it all. It allows me to get in for a ridiculous amount of damage. If they want to like trade damage here, I'm happy with that. Alright, so we'll get in and then we will go ahead and knock this out. And we'll take off 2 counters here to destroy the Oni cult. And pass. Crawling Barons and Hopeful Initiate. That's some nice ass stuff. I don't have my final verdict on this deck yet. And depends on best of 1 or best of 3. I think it's trash for best of 1. It's better for best of 3, but that was an amazing draw. But still not perfect yet. Are we playing against black-white? We're gonna get bodied by black-white. I mean, our draw is really good, so we might be able to steal it on the play. Abzan. Okay. Alright. We'll go ahead and swing. Yeah, I'll trade here. I was thinking about saving it, but then I thought to myself, nah. I'll go full aggressive here. I mean, we're in a lot of trouble against a card like Meat Hook. But we really can't do anything about it. Yep, that happens. We'll just go ahead and activate this. Can't save it. Get in for 5. Pass the turn back. Yep. Pretty bad situation here. I don't feel like this is a great play, but we're playing mono white. We're just out of options here.
Yep.
Our situation is bad. It's real bad. That's a good draw.
Yep.
We'll get in for 2. Alright, please don't have another meat hook. That's what we're really scared of.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm at the Bank Buster, so they can't bring the Bank Buster back.
Yeah.
Plus the Bank Buster is kind of scary because it can just
Yeah.
become a 4/4 blocker at any point.
Yeah.
All right. Adeline was a great draw. And we're just gonna attack for 3 here. It will give us a 1/1 as well. I'm not gonna attack with the Skyclave because they could just play the Wandering Emperor, deal with the Skyclave, and that puts me in the worst spot of all. Yep. I think I definitely prefer this over eating the Skyclave, eating the 1/1. Definitely in a much rougher situation. We will go ahead and we can go to combat here. And I think we swing everything at this Wandering Emperor.
Cooking soul.
All right, so we were able to bait out the second Wandering Emperor, and still, yeah, I mean, like we've maximized every single card that we could possibly do, and we're still really far behind here. Land is not something we could afford to draw there, but attack we must. Yeah, I think this is the attack. I could attack with the Skyclave apparition as well, but I think it puts me in a bad spot. Okay, the top deck, Cathar and land is the worst possible thing ever. Could not get worse than this. Absolutely could not get worse than that. I mean, getting the Bank Buster off the board, that's helpful, but at the same time, our hand is a plains. Our deck just cannot hang with the shenanigans. A block. I mean, Legion Angel is the only card we could draw that gives us a remote chance out of this situation, which I don't think is, which I think it's like very low chance, right? 1 in 44. So I think we're dead this game for sure. Why would you talk in absolutes? You should always have 2 in the deck. What? How the fuck do you know? I don't think so. Like, drawing 2 of them is bad. It's like worse than bad. You know what I mean? Like, I would say it's like game ending majority of the time. And the card loses a lot of value. People keep saying like, oh yeah, it should always be like that. It's like, what the fuck? That doesn't make any sense. This is not my deck, by the way. Right? You know this, Double. Right? Like, we are playing other people's decks. I make 0 changes to the list before I play them. I don't understand our opponent's deck. I don't know why they have an additional forest. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and play this and try and plus, but they have like 1,000 draws to put me in a bad situation. Yep, that's one of them. I don't get our opponent's deck. I don't get why they're playing the forest. They haven't revealed it. Oh, you know what deck this might be? You know the vehicle deck? It goes and gets the vehicles from the graveyard. It's probably that deck. It's at 9. It's a 92% deck, right? Kind of makes sense. There's no point in saving this. Can't really save it. Yeah. Like, I could block here, don't trade with anything, and just all of a sudden I'm in a much worse situation. I mean, we're playing towards like a really low % chance that we hit a Legion Angel and are able to like bounce out of it. I guess that's the move that we're going for. I'll take the 4. Yeah, it's below 1200. They are in a pretty bad position. Do we have any man? Yeah, we have a lot. We have five manlands. All right, we can concede now. Go on to the next game. All right, post board is where we got a shot. It doesn't seem very great for us. I am on the play, so I could be more aggressive, but I honestly just hate Usher. I like the lead spellbinder. I like the Redain. Skyclave is fine. I think the Valor stance is bad. How do I feel about Ushers? I mean, I hate them. Very much so. I mean, I am on the play, so this is the point at which I should be aggressive. I'm down to go down to one. Go down to one. We're trying to be as aggressive as possible without being flooding on the aggressiveness. So that's this board plan. I think I keep this. It's not the most perfect hand, but we have the castle, which we know we're gonna be able to use, and our play here can just be attack, activate, boom, go. Let's go. Alright, we'll move to combat, swing. I will activate, and then I'll play my first initiate. And basically what we're saying here is like, we're incentivizing you to play your meat hook if you have one. And if you don't, we kind of get to fuck you up. That is a pretty baller draw. Alright, we'll just swing with the team. And we're not going to do anything else here. I think leaving open the Wandering Emperor is still the move. What? Alright, we have him on the back foot. And we're potentially threatening lethal next turn. Alright, we'll go ahead and play this. Happily make a 2-2. And pass. Alright, that was great. Alright, I'm gonna go down on Usher. I'm gonna go up on a Legion Angel. And we're good. We just need to have one of our like go long threats and we should be fine. Alright, we're gonna keep this. These are both great threats. If we can draw one or two, that puts us in a really great spot. If that cave was a regular plains, I don't think I keep this. That's how close of a hand it is. But we know that Elite Spellbinder and Redain are going to be aces in the matchup. And we drew a Thalia, which is honestly perfect. Professor of Symbology. Not good. Not good for us. Alright, Thalia comes down. If they don't have a third land right here, they're in really bad shape. Because they can't cast anything. Let's go. Alright, we're gonna Elite Spellbinder. Because we could potentially just hit the land thing. Which would be insanely good for us. They have a castle, but they didn't play the castle. They could have floated the mana. I don't get it. What the heck?
Cooking soul.
I'm at the Deadly Dispute. They're so far away from it now. They couldn't play the land. They would have to sacrifice this. But I still think that they float a mana and either play the Dispute or play the other card. I think that's honestly what they're supposed to do. They didn't draw anything else once again. So what does that mean for us? Alright, we'll move to combat. I don't know what's going on with our opponent, but we're going to try and lock this down. Redain stops the horde, even though we have a lot of creatures in play right now. Alright, they drew a Dispute. That's fine. Alright, we're gonna do this so they can't trade with this 1-2. If they end up blowing it up, that's actually good for us, rather than losing the initiate. Because they would have to use a treasure to blow it up. And that doesn't work because 3 damage doesn't come through on initiate, only 1 does. So that's a huge punt. Alright, our opponent misplayed the shit out of that, but we'll take it. Alright, we'll keep this. It's a pretty solid hand. If we're playing like the mirror, Puts us in an even better position. Alright, we'll play a Thalia. I don't know what we're playing against. Maybe some type of... Is it Gruul? Interesting. I think I'm definitely gonna Skyclave here. I could have Portable Hold instead, but I think that this keeps up my aggressiveness, and I think that's important. Alright, we can Skyclave that as well. Play another Initiate and get in for 4. Our clock is it is pretty fast. We'll take the 1. We drew another land. I could animate and swing. Yeah, I like the animate and swing more than playing both of these. And we'll pass. Like, what could they play here that puts me in, like, out of commission, you know? They're literally dead on board. Alright, we can just activate this. This is a 4/4 and swing. And yeah, they don't have any blocks here. So I like the way we played that. Our opponent's deck is decently aggressive. I think I definitely want March. I think I want the other Wandering Emperor for sure. I like the Redain. I'm gonna board out the Ushers. I'll board in a Skyclave. I don't want the other portable holes. I'll bring in a Brutal Cathar. And I'm down to run it like this. What is wrong with the economy? There's a lot of problems with it. It's a very extensive topic, but things are just not fairly priced. There's a lot of cards that you can't make use of. And there's very little ways to get your money back when a fundamental positive of Magic has always been that the game always gives you back the more you invest, right? Like paper Magic cards are just great investments. They go up as long as you make sound decisions, right? And there's plenty of tournaments that pay out in cash prizes. Majority of my Magic career has been the game pays for itself. Arena's a lot more predatory in the fact that you have to spend a lot of money. I think I'm gonna take a look at their hand. I could eat that, but at the end of the day, they have to play something to make it to actually make it scary, you know? Alright, pass. Alright, this game is over. If they're doing that, that means they got nothing in the bank. I'm gonna play this. I think the lifelink will give me a huge buffer. And we got it. So we went 5-0 with mono white in best of 3. I definitely felt like having a post board made it so that I could transform the deck enough that it wasn't as bad. Alright, so we went 5-0 with mono white in best of 3. Let's pull up our rating sheet. Alright, so we gave it in best of 1, we gave it a 7.2. I think that it was a lot better in best of 3. I think that mono white and green white mid-range are very similar, really close in power level for best of 3. I think that the ratings, we went 5-0 with both of them in best of 3. It was honestly quite easy against the decks that we played against. I think that the green-white deck, I think that the mono-white deck has a better matchup against the blue decks. So if Goldspan Dragon and stuff like that was more prevalent, I think that the mono-white deck would be a better choice than green-white. But honestly, both of the decks are really similar, and I'm gonna give mono white the same exact rating as green white mid range for best of 3, right? Because even though we went 5-0 with green white, the sample size is small, right? But what I can say about green white is that it's a much better deck if mono white is a popular deck in best of 3. Right? If mono white is one of the top 3 decks, green white midrange is a better choice. But if the Goldspan Dragon blue decks are more prevalent than mono white, then I think that mono white is a much better choice. Right? Basically, the less mono white there is, the better of a choice mono white is. And the more of it that there is, the worse it is. So I'm going to give it the exact same rating as green white midrange for that reason, right? And so let's say this weekend you're playing and you feel like if you go on Untapped, like mono white is more popular, then you play green white. And if you think that the blue decks are more popular, especially Goldspan Dragons decks, then play mono white. So we're going to give this deck a 8.4 as well for best of 3. And so the decks that we've completed so far and will be going up on the YouTube channel are Naya Runes, Jeskai Combo, which is the Goldspan Dragon deck, mono white, and green white midrange. The highest rating for best of 1 is 9.2 with Jeskai Combo. And the lowest rating I think is mono white. And then the highest rating for best of 3 is mono white / green white midrange between these 4 decks. And I would say second would be, and the lowest, like Jeskai Combo is the lowest in best of 3 and the highest in best of 1. It's crazy.